Hello, everybody. My name is Deborah here in San Antonio, Texas, and I'm doing this video, the Getting to Know You tag that a friend from YouTube and Facebook um, tagged me to do. Her name is Genna V, Gennav. So you can also go ahead and follow her. She likes all that horror stuff, so it's pretty cool. Um, so it's 30 questions. So there you go. One, what is my middle name? Anne. My middle name is Anne. My favorite color, it's black. I like black. I tend to favor a lot more the shades like black, gray, stuff like that. My first best friend. My first best friend was when I was in kindergarten, and he was my best friend in first grade, also second grade and third grade, whatever. His name was Jesus Torres. It was a boy, but we were like very close friends. He was cool. How tall am I? 4'11". I'm very short. Cats or dogs? What do I like more? I used to like cats a lot, a lot. I mean, I had like the max lot by the city. But once I became a mother, I had to stop having cats because of all the fur. So I started having more dogs. But right now, I currently only have one dog. But she gets on my nerves because you just can't open the gate because she runs out the gate. So she's crazy. A funny moment from school. Mm, I really I think it was when I puked one time in elementary. I was like, yeah, I was like in fifth grade. I was dared. They put mustard and ketchup together and they mixed it all up, and I had to just eat it all very quickly. And I did everything, so it was like, oh, she did it, but I'm also the one that pukes. So I was like, "Bleh," it's everywhere. And the janitor had to come and help me and everything. So yeah, that was my funny moment. Embarrassing, but funny. Okay, am I in or have I gone to college? Okay, I went to Hallmark University. Um, I went for my accounting certificate, which was like 8 months. I graduated. Very cool. Everything was good. But when you're looking for a job, it's like, oh, to work in that field, we prefer a bachelor's degree. It's like, kind of makes it useless. But oh well. So they say. Um, my eighth question is, what was my favorite subject from school and the worst? My favorite subject was always math. I was ready. I was just ready to show me those numbers. The worst, history. I don't like history. I was just like, I wasn't there, so I don't know. My favorite drink. I used to like to drink Coke a lot. A lot. But ever since I got sick from my kidney stones and everything, I stopped drinking Coke, and I haven't drank a Coke until barely this past Saturday that I had it within a mixed drink. Um, but that was the last time before since like September. But right now my favorite drink is Sprite. And my favorite animal that I like a lot. I like to watch videos. I search for all the videos just to watch them is lions. I like lions. My favorite perfume, I would have to say it is romance. I like the way that perfume smells. It's just I can't get tired of it. It smells pretty. Number 12, which do I prefer? Tea or coffee? I'm not a coffee drinker. And I used to drink tea before also until the tea actually helps produce kidney stones also. So I said bye bye to the tea. But it used to be tea. But currently, neither. Kids' names. What would I name my kids if I had any kids? And I actually have 6 kids. Thank you, Jesus. My oldest is a girl. Her name is Deborah. My second is another girl. Her name's Amber. Okay, it's Devery Marie. Then it's Amber Celeste. Then my son, my only boy, is Luis Andres. And then my fourth child is a girl. Her name is Antonia Sabina. My fifth child is Deborah Antonia. And my sixth child is Elle Madison. And she was named Elle after the magazine ELLE. I just had a dream of the letter E, so I wanted to name her the letter E, and that's how I got it. So, and Amber's actually named after colors. It's like in Spanish, English and Spanish. So her first name is Amber, and in Spanish it's Celeste. So Amber Celeste. So people just call her Amber Celeste, but it's Amber Celeste. Um, Deborah's name I just made it up. I just wanted something to sound like Deborah and Debbie at the same time, and Debris, and I just went from there. Um, okay, number 14. Sports I have done or do have currently play. I don't do any sports. Um, when I was in school though, I did track. That was seventh, eighth, and ninth grade. I did track the whole time. I loved running. I loved it. I never wanted to miss track at all. Um, when I was 14, I also trained in Mexican wrestling, and I love training in wrestling. I was very into stuff like that, running and training and exercising and stuff. And obviously now I'm kind of chubby, so but yeah, it was good. My favorite book, um, I don't have a favorite book, so I don't want to say anything because I really don't. Favorite YouTubers. Well, I do like watching Jenna, because she's so down to earth. It's like she's so real. Um, every time like I see videos, you could tell when people are like in front of a camera and they're posing and they're doing. She's just. I feel like she's just like me. She just gets right in front of the camera and she just starts talking, and who cares? And it's pretty cool. Another one is At Home with Nikki. I just love the way she decorates. It's so organized, decorated, and it makes sense. I like it. Um, Another one was Alejandra Costello. I liked her. She was so organized, so organized. So yeah, I like watching her videos as well. Um, okay. Number 17, my favorite movie. I would have to say it's Urban Cowboy. I like cowboys. Number 18, single or taken. Taken, I guess. I'm married. I've been married to my husband for married by court. We've been married what 8 years? Wait, no, 7. Let's see. Okay, 8 years. Yes, we've been married 8 years by court, and 8 years by court, and 14 is 15, 16. We're gonna go on 3 years married by church. We got married by church, Catholic church. It is in May 2014, so it's gonna be 3 years this coming May. Um, so married. What's the ideal first date? I like everything being real. I'm not a kind of person that likes let's go out to a fancy dinner, let's go do this, let's dress up. I'm not into that stuff. I'm really not. I like everything natural at its regular setting. Um, I like people just to be exactly who they are, and I will be exactly who I am. And if we click, we click. If we don't, we don't. That's the best way. I don't like surprises, so that's the best way for me. Number 20. How many boyfriends? I've had 5, including my husband. So I've had 5 boyfriends total, 3 of whom I've married. So right now I'm currently on my third marriage. My first marriage lasted a little over 5 years. My second marriage lasted like 2, 3 years. And this one right now that I'm currently married. The other two, I did not want to marry one of them. I refused. Uh, it was just a gut. Um, and the other one that I didn't marry, he was actually from high school, from middle school, you could say from sixth grade, all the way till he passed. So yeah, I know some people are gonna be against that if they ever find out to hear this video and to read it. But you know what? The truth is the truth, and if they can't hack it, well, that's not really my problem because you can't change your memory. So, oh well. A favorite memory of childhood. Hmm. All the trips to the lake. The way we play around, and my mom wrestling with me in the living room. She used to always like grab me. I know people treat it like, oh, it's so mean and this and that, and how can your mom? My mom used to always pull my hair and knock me down and tell me to jump her, and if I was afraid of her and all this other stuff. So yeah, I'd say that wrestling and going to the lake. Speak fluent languages. Number 22. Do I speak fluent languages? English and Spanish. That's all I speak. Number 23. Do I have any siblings? Currently, I have two siblings, two sisters, an older and a younger sister. My younger sister is 29. My older sister is like 48, I think. I'd say like 48. Okay. And I had two other brothers, but my brothers passed away when they were young. So I was very young when they passed away. One of them passed away when I was 3, the other one passed away when I was 7. So yeah, I currently have no brothers. Number 24. Describe my fashion sense. Every day I'm casual. I prefer to be in shorts and a regular shirt and my tennis shoes. That's the way I tend to dress every single day. Um, when it comes to going out though, I'm very short shorts or mini skirts or very mini dresses and my high heels and whatnot. Very, very different. I like my clothes to be tight. I'm not a baggy clothes person. Um, so yeah. I'd say number 25. What is my favorite restaurant? My favorite restaurant. I'd have to say Wenhua. It's a Chinese restaurant because that's actually the only restaurant I actually have on my phone, on my contacts, so I can call them right away and order my food. So I would have to say it's Wenhua. It's on North New Braunfels by East Houston Street. Um, my favorite TV shows, the first 48 hours. I just like watching that. And another one is A Haunting. I like watching that. And at night on regular TV on 5.2, it's a Spanish station. I think it comes at around 10 or something like that. It's a show called Que Jalada. But they're like, Que Jalada. And all they talk is just, they're just making fun of videos. It's very funny and they make like their own sense of it. It's just, the stuff that comes out of their mouth is just crazy. Number 27, PC or Mac? PC. 28, phone. What kind of phone do I have? I have an Android. Number 29, bad habits. I have this habit. I see my nails growing out, and I'm just like this until I knock off the whole nail, and I'm just literally like this until I totally knock it off. And people think I'm like this big nail biter, but I'm actually like a nail shopper or something, whatever. So I do that a lot. I think another bad habit I have is I curse a lot. I do curse a lot. Sometimes I tend to remind myself where I'm at. I try to rephrase my sentences a lot. Um, and I guess a bad habit I'm just so shy sometimes. I'm very shy. It's easy talking in front of a camera because there's nobody here to see me or hear me. But in person, I'm pretty shy. But it's probably because I'm observant. I'm very observant. Number 30, the last question is any special dreams, things that I want. There's two things that I want. So different from each other, but kind of the same. And I say the same because they're both businesses. But the first thing I would really like to have is my own bar. I want to have a bar. So I could play cumbias, norteñas, corridos, colombianas, and norteñas and stuff like that. So yeah, I want to have my own cantina. And another thing I would like to have is a business, but I want to have like to sell auto insurance, notary public, and prepare taxes seasonal. Um, so yeah, I would like to do that. I guess one of them would be good for me as like my daytime, and then at nighttime, like throw on my high heels and go to the bar, work at my bar. But yeah, those are my answers. So there you have them. Hopefully, find them at least a little bit interesting. I don't think I'm that boring, but oh well. But all right. Thank you, and there you go. Deborah at San Antonio, Texas.